Crunchyroll, the company that's given us such magnificent translations like Malevolent Kitchen or other pretty terrible translations that actually have had to get episodes pulled from air, might just be getting worse. Hi y'all. I'm Bayfond, and I say might because I don't like sounding like a fear-mongering harbinger of death and destruction every time AI is mentioned. Too many people do that already, and yeah, I get it. I don't want to sound like a broken record. I saw Vivi too, okay? I think in the right hands, AI is definitely able to become a power for the greater good. But when you're looking at any kind of greedy corporation that is really just focused on making money, it doesn't really seem that way. Crunchyroll might just be adding more fuel to that fire, because now they've been saying that they are testing out AI translations for their anime, which at first glance, automatically, I know, sounds very sketchy. As of this moment, Crunchyroll doesn't have a pretty good standing when it comes to delivering the most perfect translations out there. Like I said before, some of the translations Crunchyroll has done are so bad that they actually have to pull the episodes from air because of everyone's backlash towards them. In the instance of this show, people were actually suspecting that they were already using AI for it, because the subtitles were either way too accurate, like someone was using Google Translate, or nobody paid attention to it at all because it just read like an incoherent mess. So a company trying to take an easier route to something that they're already not doing the best at doesn't seem like it's gonna be the best experience for us, the viewers. But let's go actually a little bit more in depth with this entire interview article that we've got going on over here, because it was during a Verge interview with the actual CEO of Crunchyroll talking about this kind of stuff, saying how this AI-based translation system could work out and could help expand anime's reach by being able to translate anime into other languages besides the normal like English, Spanish, the more popular ones. Try and make fans around the world not have to wait as long for them to watch the series. And if you just take it off his words alone, that sounds pretty good. Anime is something that's growing exponentially. Every single day, it's reaching a new audience. And there's a lot of people around the world that don't have series translated in their language. So when it comes to stuff like that, this kind of usage for AI is actually phenomenal. It's amazing. You're not gonna be able to have so many people on staff that can translate every little thing in every language. But the problem doesn't lie in this helping you out. The problem relies on this becoming the sole mechanism of you translating content. I can't say how it's gonna be. No one can really say how it's gonna be, but there's always that chance that Crunchyroll might take this as an excuse to not hire as many translators, proofreaders, you know, stuff like that, because now they're just banking on AI helping out for everything. If a company thinks they can lower costs and make more money in a more efficient way, they will do it. And that is a definite fear for the people that are working on translations right now. And I don't know about you guys, but I've always liked the more human element in these translations. And what I mean by that are that my favorite translations have always been the fan subs, because those were made by people that aren't really doing this for the money. They're doing this because they enjoy the content so much. They work night and day just to churn out those translations out for us to really enjoy the series that they love, to convey the message of what the original story is trying to say. They're not gonna try to talk down, change it too much. They're gonna try and keep it as real as possible. Once it goes up to the Crunchyroll level, I think that's when the translations get a little bit more clean. Offensive language and things like that probably get turned down a few notches, and localization is a lot more common. And what I assume once AI comes into the picture is that all of those things are gonna get heightened a lot more. So there's a big chance that all the nuances in the language and how things are trying to be conveyed emotionally, they're not gonna just come through. But we don't know yet, and we're just gonna have to wait and see. Because as the CEO of Crunchyroll said, they're testing this. Whether that means they've already implemented this for some anime and we don't know about it yet, or that we're gonna see it in more just coming down the line. I just think that this is something that they probably shouldn't treat as lightly as they probably will. Having a bad translation in not the it's so bad it's good category really diminishes people's enjoyment of some shows. And if overall Crunchyroll's anime start getting lower in quality, well, then I know some places that people are gonna start gravitating towards. What do you guys think about this news? Is this one of the greatest things ever because you just love the expansion of AI into every field of your life? Or are you just absolutely terrified? Or actually, third option, you don't think it's gonna make any difference whatsoever? Please, let me know down in the comments below. And as always, I was Bayfond, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.